Picture the most hostile environment on planet Earth. A place where temperatures drop below -50°C, where the wind screams at hurricane force, and where the ocean itself turns into a solid, jagged nightmare of ice, miles thick. For centuries, the Arctic Ocean was a formidable barrier, a frozen fortress that strangled global trade and mocked human ambition. Traditional ships, no matter how powerful, were useless here. They would be crushed like aluminum cans by the sheer hydraulic pressure of shifting ice fields. To conquer this frozen wilderness, to open the legendary northern sea route year-round, required more than just a ship. It required a mechanical titan, a vessel with a hull strong enough to withstand continuous brutal impacts, and an energy source so immense it could operate for years without refueling. Enter the NS Arctica. Launched by Russia recently, the Arctica is officially the world's largest and most powerful production nuclear-powered icebreaker ever constructed. This is not just a vessel. It is a 33,000-ton, 173-meter-long floating energy plant, engineered to defy the absolute limits of nature. When you see it from a drone, a single orange and white dot plowing through a white horizon, you realize the staggering scale of what human engineering can achieve. But what is the terrifying physics behind how this nuclear monster actually smashes through ice, thicker than a two-story building? To understand the Arctica's power, we must go beneath the steel decks, past the thick insulation, and into the heavily shielded containment chamber. Standard diesel engines are useless in the high Arctic. They cannot carry enough fuel for months of continuous icebreaking, and their fuel would freeze solid in the extreme cold. The Arctica doesn't rely on fossil fuels. It relies on the power of the atom. Its heartbeat consists of two cutting-edge, RITM, 200 pressurized water nuclear reactors. Each of these reactors is a thermodynamic marvel, generating 175 megawatts of thermal power. That is a combined thermal output of 350 megawatts, enough energy to power a small city. The physics here is a closed-loop symphony of energy conversion. The nuclear chain reaction in the reactors heats pressurized water, which then creates superheated steam. This steam drives giant turbines, which are coupled to massive electric generators. These generators, in turn, feed 60 megawatts of pure electricity into 3 independent fixed-pitch propellers. This turboelectric configuration gives the Arctica what standard mechanical drives cannot: instant, maximum torque. When the ship faces a sudden massive wall of ice, the electrical system can instantaneously dump all 81,000 shaft horsepower into the propellers without stalls or hesitation. Here is the secret that most people don't understand about icebreakers. The Arctica does not technically cut the ice like a knife. That would be physically impossible against 3-meter-thick Arctic ice. Instead, it uses a far more effective force: gravity. The Arctica's hull is a masterpiece of dynamic structural engineering. It is made of extremely high-strength steel plating, inches thick, particularly reinforced in the forebody known as the ice belt. The bow of the ship has a unique, spoon-shaped curve, angled at roughly 20 to 30 degrees at the waterline. When the Arctica approaches a solid ice field, it doesn't ram it head-on. Instead, it uses its immense 33,000-ton mass and kinetic momentum to slide its angled bow up onto the ice sheet. The ship's immense weight is concentrated entirely on the ice beneath its bow. The physics is simple, but devastating. The upward spoon shape turns the ship's forward motion into a downward crushing force that exceeds the tensile strength of the ice. With a roaring, cracking sound that can be heard for miles, the ice sheet snaps. The Arctica's spoon-shaped bow then pushes the massive broken ice blocks aside and underneath the ship, clearing a pure blue water channel behind it for commercial cargo ships to follow. It is a continuous, rhythmic dance of nuclear-powered gravity-crushing nature. To truly appreciate the genius of the NS Arctica, we must look where the human eye cannot easily see, deep beneath the freezing waterline. If this nuclear giant relied solely on its crushing weight, it would quickly find itself trapped, paralyzed by the sheer friction of millions of tons of shifting ice blocks pressing against its flanks. To prevent this, Soviet and Russian engineers developed a brilliant system of hydrodynamic warfare. First, let us talk about the hull's skin. The Arctica's underwater structure is coated with a specialized, ultra-smooth, low-friction polymer. But here is the engineering masterpiece. This polymer layer is continuously warmed using waste thermal energy, channeled directly from the RITM-200 nuclear reactors. This creates a literal thermal barrier. The ice touching the hull is microscopically melted instantly, preventing the freezing seawater from sticking to the steel plates like a tongue on frozen metal. But the real magic lies in the pneumatic bubbling system. Running along the lower hull are high-pressure air channels. When activated, these channels blast a continuous, violent stream of pressurized air and water bubbles. This creates a turbulent, lubricating cushion of froth surrounding the entire ship. This bubble cushion reduces the friction coefficient between the ice and the steel hull by an astonishing 50%. And then there are the propellers. The Arctica is pushed by three massive, fixed-pitch, stainless steel propellers, each weighing an incredible 60 tons, with a staggering diameter of 6.2 meters. As these giant blades spin under the command of 60 megawatts of pure electricity, they do more than just push the ship forward. They act as massive hydraulic pumps. The intense underwater wash they generate creates a powerful outward current that physically vacuums the crushed ice blocks from beneath the ship, shooting them far behind into the newly opened channel. This is fluid dynamics engineered to fight frozen solid-state physics. And winning. But how do human beings survive, work, and maintain sanity inside a floating nuclear power plant thousands of miles away from civilization, locked in the pitch-black darkness of the polar night? The answer is that the Arctica is not just an icebreaker. It is a self-sustaining steel fortress designed to protect biological life from a deadly environment. Let us start with the ultimate threat: radiation. The two RITM-200 reactors are enclosed within a monumental multi-layered biological shield. This containment unit is built with incredibly thick sheets of specialized lead, heavy water barriers, and reinforced steel-concrete composites. It is designed to survive the unthinkable, including a high-speed collision with another massive cargo vessel or a direct impact. Sensors throughout the ship continuously monitor radiation levels down to the micro-sievert, ensuring the crew lives in an environment safer than many land-based cities. For the 75 crew members, the Arctica is their entire world for up to 6 months at a time. The superstructure is heavily insulated with advanced thermal materials, keeping the interior at a comfortable 22 degrees Celsius, while the outside world screams at -50. To combat the extreme psychological toll of the Arctic isolation and the lack of sunlight, engineers built a luxury vertical village inside. The ship features a heated indoor swimming pool, filled with purified seawater warmed by the reactor's excess heat. It has a fully equipped modern gym, a Finnish sauna to warm frozen bones, a cinema, and a library. The dining hall serves high-calorie, nutrient-rich meals designed to keep morale high. Even the interior lighting is programmed to mimic natural circadian rhythms, slowly shifting from soft morning light to bright afternoon white, helping the human brain maintain its internal clock in a world of endless polar night. This is survival engineering at its most compassionate. As our world changes and geopolitics shift, one thing remains absolutely certain. The cold grip of the Arctic is no match for the heat of the atom. The NS Arctica is more than just a ship. It is humanity's ultimate declaration of dominance over the absolute limits of nature. Thank you for listening to this episode of Iron Symphony. If you want to explore more extreme engineering and legendary machines of steel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and drop a comment below telling us which heavy monster we should dissect next. We will see you in the next Symphony of Iron.